Now, in finishing runners-up in the FIFA U-20 World Cup in Poland this year, Team Korea achieved one of the greatest feats in the nation's footballing history. For an analysis of the key factors behind the young Taegeuk Warriors' stellar performance and the future of young standouts like Lee Kang-in of Valencia, we have on the line Mads Davidsen, pro football coach of UEFA and a scout himself, joining us from London. Welcome to the show, Mads. It's a pleasure to have you. Now, although some may be disappointed to see the team having settled for silver, the Koreans were definitely not among the few champion favorites heading into the World Cup tournament. What's your take on Team Korea's performance throughout the knockout stages, the semis, and the finals?
Yeah, so Team Korea was, for me, the best team in the tournament. They did not necessarily have the best players, but they were the best team. They worked as a unit. They were very organized, they were very disciplined, and they had a very good tactical understanding of each position on the pitch. So this was the best team, and that was the key to their success. How they worked together, how they all 11 players defended, how all 11 players attacked together.
Well, teamwork has been their strength, we know. Now, on to the 18-year-old South Korean starlet Lee Kang-in. He lit up this summer's U-20 as Korea reached the final, and of course he was awarded the competition's golden ball for the best player. Did he leave an impression on you as well?
Yes, of course. He was the best player in the tournament, and he is, in general, he's a very, very interesting player. I have followed him for several years. I have been to Valencia, where I've seen him. There's no doubt that his technique is on a world-class level. The other part I notice on him is his vision of the game. So his football intelligence, we call it in coaching, his abilities to read the game. He sees the game faster than other players, and therefore he can take good decisions with the ball. He plays the right passes at the right time. So this combination makes him a very unique player.
Absolutely. Now, Dutch powerhouses like Ajax and PSV have recently been rumored to be interested in Lee, while Real Madrid also seem to be a huge fan with their interest actually going back a couple months. But both in the Eredivisie prefer a transfer rather than a loan deal. In your view, what's the best deal for this Valencia youngster?
Yeah, the biggest importance is very simple. He must make sure he will play. Being in Valencia and being 18 years old, it can be a little bit difficult to play every weekend. So I think he should take a loan. He should go on loan to a smaller team in Europe. I would say definitely Ajax and PSV are good options because they are famous for giving young players a chance. They are famous for nurturing young players. I actually think he fits into Spanish football because of his style of play, but he's maybe not ready to play in a big team. So, for example, Levante, of course, could also be an option if he can.
Right. Mads, tell us that tournaments like this, the Under-20 World Cup, present a stunning opportunity for scouts to take advantage of the abundance of talent on show. Other than Lee Kang-in or Kangin Lee, were there other players on the Korean team and caught in your radar?
Yeah, I mean, of course, Kangin Lee was the best player, but I also liked Jungmin Kim, number 6, who's also only 19 years old, and I think he's already playing in Europe, in Austria, but he's a very interesting player. Can have also a very good future for him, and also the Korean goalkeeper Lee Gwangyeon showed good potential, and I think also he will have a chance to go to Europe to play.
Right, so Jungmin Kim and Gwangyeon Lee, the goal keeper. Players like Lee Kang-in are still very young and in the very beginning stages of their football careers, as we know. So while we've seen players who went on to greatness like, Cristiano Ronaldo or David Beckham after being pegged to pull off tremendous feats as junior footballers, We've actually also seen promising young footballers fail after being called the next Lionel Messi or the next Diego Maradona. Now, how should these burgeoning talents who have captured global attention be handled?
Yeah, I have myself coached and lived in China for 7 years, so I've obviously also traveled a lot to Japan and Korea, so I do know a bit about Asian culture, and there is a tendency in Asian culture that you hype young players a lot, so you give them a lot of media attention, they get a lot of fans when they're very young, they get a lot of social media hype, and what I've seen is that it's not very healthy because they feel like a superstar before they are a superstar, and they maybe start to lose their focus. They start to not working as hard as they used to because they feel that they're already superstars. So I think Asian culture in general have to be careful not to hype young players. Instead, give them time and be patient with their development.
Right, and the media as well. We shouldn't overhype them. Well, Mads Davidsen, Technical Director and Football Consultant, many thanks for speaking with us today.